Hello, and welcome to Inspire Synergy. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, we love him. He's a proud supporter of our podcast network. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Renell Jump. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large and small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm, located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. He has the best commercials out there. I love them very much. If you suffered any type of personal injury, a slip and fall, a car accident, a construction beam fell on you at a site, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and stabbed you, the Finch firm is for you. Pete, he's won legal battles all over the state of Connecticut, and he will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. Remember, call Finch, and then you can go to his website. It's just thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford. He trains boys and girls of all ages, of all sports. He has a boot camp program, 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape? You go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he takes boys and girls in the sport of their choice, develops them from the ground up, helps them to reach their full potential and be the best they can be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. So to work with the best in Connecticut, go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. Down south, we have Julius Williams and the Trench Mob. Dr. Julius Williams. You hear that, Julius? I called you doctor now. Julius got his doctorate, and we're very happy for him. Julius trains offensive and defensive linemen. They're with the Trench Mob. They are one of the best organizations around in Decatur, Georgia. They compete in 5v5 tournaments, offensive versus defensive linemen. They were undefeated this past year, and they went to several college showcase camps all over the country. Very proud to say every camp they attended, a member of the Trench Mob received a scholarship offer. Last night, we had a player from the Trench Mob on as a guest who is currently at Florida State. The week before, we had a player on who's committed to Alabama. That is the quality you will get with training with the Trench Mob. Julius has sent kids to Florida State, Miami, Tennessee, Clemson, Georgia, Alabama, just to name a few. He has a virtual program. Doesn't matter where you are. Julius has the ability to work with you and be with you every step of the way to show you how to train, lift, run, and do drills. To work with the best, go to www.battleofthetrenches.com. James Whitfield of Luther James Insurance is our newest sponsor. James has dedicated himself to the art of financial services for the last 3 years. He also specializes in insurance policies, especially life insurance. James will find ways to make you money. He also specializes in retirement planning. He helps first responders and EMTs, first responders and police officers, law enforcement, achieve financial stability. James understands retirement. People don't want to talk about it. It can be frustrating. It can be stressful. How much am I going to need? For how long? James can answer all that for you because fear of the unknown is real. Go to the website, www.lutherjamesinsurance.com. And now for the men of the hour from Inspire Synergy in the House of Changes, Razul Wallace. Razul, great to see you.
Good to see you too, Cully.
And Jah, my man, great to see you.
We missed you, Cully.
I know. I apologize from last week. I apologize for last week.
Don't apologize.
Yeah. No, I did. It's my own fault. Yeah. So I was telling Razul I had a seizure. It was a diabetic seizure. I let my sugar get too low. My sugar was at 20, which is not good. So I was telling Razul the EMTs came, and like if your sugar's that low, they like question like if I was suicidal, if I was like trying to kill myself.
Wow. Were you not?
What?
Were you not eating?
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't feel good the whole day, and I didn't eat. And we were trying to get my sugar up. They gave me a sugar packet. I drank some orange juice, and it was up. It was up to like 180, which is high. But they, like I said, they still wanted to take me to the hospital. And this happened on Labor Day. My entire family's over for a cookout, and it was pretty traumatic for them. So I don't know if you guys know seizures. I don't know seizures, but I come out of it, and you don't know anything happened. All I remember is I come out of it, and there's EMTs there. So I was not. I don't have the best bedside manner, I guess. So they wanted to take me. They said, yeah, we really should take you in. This is the second time it's happened, because it happened in February where I had to go in and get checked out. So I was like, no, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Meanwhile, every member of my family is saying, you need to go. So as you guys know, I went into my typical mode, and I said, I went down the line, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. I'm not going. So my brother got loud and said, get the fuck up, you're going. My little brother. And so I went. And everything was fine. But yeah, that's why we were out of commission last week. I was pretty fucked up. I was hurting.
How you feeling?
I feel fine. I really do. I feel fine. I gotta be. I've been on Ozempic, and that's kind of for weight loss too. It's for diabetics, but it's also for weight loss. Are you familiar with Ozempic?
Yep.
So I've had Ozempic has been uncomfortable for me. I had some side effects from it, and one of them is obviously the appetite. So I wasn't eating, and I think that's primarily the reason. I just didn't have an appetite. I wasn't feeling good. So I didn't take it this week. I'm just gonna check and see how it is.
Taking the Ozempic. How long has it been?
Well, what happened was I took it before my first seizure. I took it during that month in February. I'd taken it for about a month, and then I had a seizure, and it was diabetic related again. Only this time my sugar was sky high. It was like 300. If you know your blood sugar, normal blood sugar for a non-diabetic is like 80 to 110. For diabetics, they want you to stay probably, if you can be between 80 and 160, that's good. Under 200 basically. But my sugar skyrocketed. So, and this time it was low. So that's why I stopped taking it. But then, my mother is always reminding me of my weight. So she wanted me to, she said, you're fat, you need to lose weight. You need to get back on Ozempic. Okay. All right. No, thank you. Very nice. So I went back on it. I was on it for probably 3 weeks before this happened. So I mean, I think it works. I've lost weight, but I don't eat, like, I have no appetite. So. But
Right.
yeah, all's good. Thank you guys for asking, and I apologize for last week. How is everything at the house?
The house is chugging along. We have some wins, some L's, here and there. I do,
Any beds open?
Yeah, we actually have 4 beds open now.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
But I think we're learning, and as we've talked with some other organizations, it does seem pretty normal that the summertime is.
Well, yeah, yeah, you're right. You'll be full in the winter.
Yeah, right. And we probably need to do a better job of increasing awareness when our beds are empty. Because
that's what I'm trying to do. I put the website up, and I put your website up and say to contact if you want if you want a bed. What is the policy with the drug testing? Is it weekly? Is it daily? Like, how do you
random drug tests?
Okay, so you don't do it weekly.
And if they're late coming past curfews, automatic drug test.
Well,
yeah, that's normal. That's normal.
Yeah. So Marcus usually uses his discretion, but there are triggers that might, cause one to be initiated.
Okay. So it's random. Now, the other thing is they have to be out of the house, right, from 9 to 4.
8. So we shoot for 8 to 4, but we have had flexibility with it, just because
you have to have flexibility with it. Yes.
Yeah. Guys that are, if you're not working,
because that's the thing. You're not a rehab or a treatment program. You're a halfway house. So So the only I had been talking to just some people. Do you do any, because you have a lot of partners that work with you, do you do any group services, like group work? I know Marcus does stuff with them, but like in the morning, like would you do like a group session from like 9 to 10? Something like that.
That's one of the things that we're working on partners with.
Okay, good.
It is one of the things, and on we have a great board, and one of our
you do
is a licensed professional, and talking with her and the other professionals that we contract, they say it's not ideal to force anything. You want people to do things, willfully.
No, you're right. That's true. That's true. But you think people would object to that? To like, we're going to have group from 9 to 10.
We made it open. We made it an option.
Okay.
And I think we're still figuring out how best to get buy-in for it. I think that she had one meeting with the guys. We did have some questions about, the because one of the things that you met Latanya last week.
I love her.
Oh, the week before? No, she's great. She's great.
She's fun. She's awesome.
She is. We are kind of building out a plan and a structure for it. Like I said,
good.
She's had one group session with the men so far.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
She is someone who will make a difference. Because she will not put up with bullshit, and she's going to tell it like it is. Like I almost was like, can you see me virtually? I mean, please tell me what's wrong. No, she was amazing. Jah, what about you? What do you think about Latanya? And would it be possible to get like a regular group, maybe one day a week with her? Does she have the availability?
I don't know what her schedule's like. I know she's in the position where she wants to serve and she wants to help.
She does, yeah.
Where we're at with our mission with House of Changes, there's a lot of alignment.
Yes.
So that, that'll be a question for her.
Okay.
And then one of the biggest challenges we've had is commitment and buy-in from the men in reference to, options for them. But I think we may have to put a system in place where they're pretty much voluntold,
What do you would expand on that for me? Commitment and options, like the protocol at the house.
Like one of the complaints was there's not enough activities, stuff like that.
That's what I was going to say too, because it's tough to.
It was mentioned like when I was there.
Oh, when you were there, earlier, like the first one of the first book clubs.
Yeah, so that that was one of the complaints. Hold on 1 second, Zoza.
It's tough to because when guys are fresh out, it's challenging to go right into work. So that's why when I went through it, we had a halfway house, but we also did an IOP program, intensive outpatient, where the morning would be focused on treatment, and then you would have the afternoon off. So that's why I can understand the activity standpoint.
We planned out a beach day.
That's great. That's great.
Well, what else was planned?
Wait. And the partners, right? Community Speaks Out has been a phenomenal partner. They have like movie nights, bowling. Day. We tried to plan a beach day, but the thing is, all these events, they're like, we don't want to do none of them.
The guys don't want to go.
Yeah,
they don't want to go to the beach.
They want to go to the beach. Now, I will say this.
What do they want to do?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The person was it Norris that said that, or was it someone else? You remember?
I don't know who it was.
But right now we do have mostly older guys in the house, so I don't know.
I know you do. Yeah. So I get that.
Plays into it or not.
But you would think like in the summer, even if you're not like
you want to get outside.
Would have been great, I think.
Because there's the view is very nice.
Listen, when I was at the halfway house, I probably would have performed fellatio to go to the beach. Like that would have been after what you've gone through. Was a kid there? Oh, sorry, but after what you've gone through for months, like I would have loved to have gone to the beach, and just relax. And so none of them wanted to do it.
Yeah, I'm not, and I don't quite understand. I believe that they really love and enjoy the house, right? I think Marcus,
of course they do. It's a great atmosphere. Marcus is awesome. It's just trying to build that community and structure. Yeah. Like you said, to have them buy in, and they have to understand that it's not their house. This is a program. We're trying to get you back to life. That's the thing,
right?
And
so
we're thinking we'll have to change our approach, and we'll kind of.
You do. I would agree with that, but it's tough it's difficult to say, okay, you got to be out of the house from 8 to 5, because if they don't have anything to do, if they don't have anywhere to go to work on getting a job, where are they supposed to go? So
that's what I'm saying, where we've offered flexibility, because the gentlemen that do work, they don't have to meet that requirement, right? Because they have different schedules. They might work 3 to 11 or, different hours. And for the most part, they're going to be gone. Right now, we probably have 3 gentlemen. No. We had 3. Half of them are working, half of them aren't. The 2 gentlemen that aren't working have very specific challenges. And so we offer like some grace and flexibility because we're working with them. And we know that because of the challenges, they're not going to be going through like a regular.
Well, have you helped them work to get SSI?
Yeah. So those 2 gentlemen have SSI. That is what is helping to cover their, their rent. So the
Can
SSI,
they get disability? Totally. Like, because we used to have people that applied for it, but they rarely get it.
One guy has SSI, one guy has disability.
He did get it. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you guys helped him get it. Good. So you're saying that 3 guys have specific challenges as far as they may not be able to work.
So the specific challenges are like physical limitations, like
Yes, right.
disabilities, and one that's on the sex offender registry is extremely challenging.
Yeah, right.
Any
That's
support. Even organizations that are designed to support
yeah,
will exclude that
yeah, they will.
people in that group. So
That's 100%. That's awful. I know.
so
So that I'm sure he's probably beyond frustrated
yeah,
because it's just like it's a stigma,
yeah,
and you can't erase it, and you can't lie, and it's so challenging to get work, and it's like I'm sure it's not for the lack of trying. I'm sure he's applying, and it's just it's not going anywhere, right? Or do you
no,
think
it's not.
he's not?
It's not. And so the other challenge is he's older, right?
Yes.
He did a good chunk of time in
Yes.
prison.
Yes.
He's older. He's not technologically savvy.
Correct.
He can barely, he's able to text.
Right. So
like Cash App and things like that, he gets help.
yeah.
So he's limited in his options.
Right.
Despite his age, he's actually a really good laborer, right? But I believe he's in his 60s, and even though he's in his 60s, he's a really good laborer. But there's still, limited options in conjunction with the fact that
I mean, could he work like construction, or you think
he could. So
he could. Okay.
We actually have helped him get odd jobs here and there, for a day here, a day there.
Right.
And
Is he handy? Like, can he fix? Well, no, I shouldn't have said that. Can he fix things?
It seems like he's more. It doesn't seem like there's. I'm trying to find the best.
His skill set, he's not like he can't fix the kitchen sink, but
right.
He can rake and mow lawns and do shit like that.
I think landscaping. He was doing some like clean outs for like demo type stuff, and he seemed to be like very effective with that, like high volume, like kind of grunt labor type work. So he is driven, and he does work.
He wants to work.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, and he's trying.
He is.
And so it's for not for lack of effort.
He's one of the most reliable, consistent guys in the house, if not if not, he's he's on his stuff, but he's just
yeah, I understand. What about the other one you mentioned? It's a challenge for work.
Disabilities, he has
physical,
and then the fact that he's older, also the technology, because once he has
you got to know how to use the computer, fucking Word, Excel, all that shit.
But 2 things that I think could be feasible options for him, because he does seem to have a level of stability. I think he does have to have more time sobriety, but I think he could.
How much sobriety time does he have?
I think he's a little over a year.
Okay, that's good.
I think to be a peer recovery coach, you have to have 2 years. They look for 2 years. That
is not true.
No.
Well, in New Hampshire, the place that I went, they were hiring people after 8 months.
Oh wow. Okay.
They some of the techs and the coaches that spoke at the clinic, they were. I was shocked too. They were like 8 months. They got hired.
Oh wow!
But they don't have. I don't know if there was required training in Connecticut for it to be. Is there a license for it?
So I think there's a certificate you can get.
Okay.
Or a license.
Okay.
And that might be where the 2-year requirement comes in. Me and Marcus had this conversation on Tuesday, actually.
Okay.
So I probably should actually spend more time researching it or have him research it. But so that I do think is a possibility. I think part of our conversation, if I'm being very direct, is will his physical limitations cause people to take him less seriously? I don't
I
know if
don't
that.
believe, dude. I got a fake leg. No, I don't. I don't think so.
Yeah, but you're also 6'5",
Well,
280.
like with physical limitations as far as like being able to get around.
So, like, I guess because in those environments there are different dynamics within the house,
Sure,
right?
of course.
So there might be people that feel like because they know he can't do anything physically, that they can take advantage of him.
Of course, yeah, that's
what
100% true. Yes,
but
and he's older.
and he's older. So
Yeah.
and then when it comes to like, at least for us, we're working on like our documentation and the systems for like making reports and keeping track of everything.
Yeah.
I would like to think that it's something that we can coach and teach, but the fact that he's not technologically savvy is a consideration also.
Well, is that something that you can, inspire synergy? Is there a nonprofit? Is there an organization that does skills training like that?
No,
Because we have them here.
No, there definitely are. There definitely
that
are.
provide, for veterans, or they provide them for addicts. But
Yeah.
is that something that would he be willing to do that, or is he kind of like I don't want to learn this shit?
That is one thing I'm not sure. Marcus would be more aware of.
Yeah,
Right.
Listen, it can be overwhelming. I mean,
Well,
it really can.
Yeah.
But
So-
the skills and technical training can take you such a long way. And Jah, wouldn't you agree with that? Because there's a need for it. And even, we talked about even trades, like someone, trade schools, because there's nothing.
We need to build out like holistically a better infrastructure on that stuff. But there's a
Okay.
lot of resources starting to get poured into
Good.
that structure. But I 100% agree. It's something that needs to be taken advantage of.
What about Jameson? Can Jameson help at all with the society? Does he have any when he gets the farm going?
So I do think that there's a potential for opportunities with the farm, right?
Good.
Or
the Osaka lady?
So there's two challenges with the farm. The significant.
I know he wants kids, but
right, exactly. So the fact that there's kids and an offender, like it doesn't make, you can't put those together.
Well, couldn't he do two separate sessions? Like, couldn't there be a session for the kids and then a session for your people?
I think,
like during the day, it's not going to be all day, right? For the kids.
I think there's better partners.
Oh, okay.
In those specific partners,
right?
I think find better alignment,
right?
And then the other thing to consider is logistically being
because that's a long drive.
Somewhere closer to Norwich would make more sense,
right?
I think
because that's way up north, right?
One resource that we've been looking into with a partner is one of our consultants is transportation resources, and then building out a full real relationship with transportation.
Well, you guys have, we used to call it the van. Do you have the van?
The van.
We do have a van.
So we recently have a potential opportunity where we get access to where we can get good food from one of the local grocery stores and be able to distribute it to other shelters and other facilities.
Oh, wow, that'd be great.
So
and our host.
So we're trying to build out what that would look like, because pickups might be Thursday, Friday, and or Saturday, and we might be able to use the van, and that's something that one of the men in the house could take advantage of, specifically the man that Razul is talking about.
Right.
So I'll give the individual something to do, and I believe he's pretty. I believe he's not twiddling his thumbs.
No, he wants this. He's reliable. You trust him.
Yeah. So, but that's an option. So I got confirmation right before we started recording from Azul that potentially tomorrow's an opportunity. So I need to just follow up to make sure they can do a pickup tomorrow. And then,
we got a question. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but why have people been leaving the house? Has it been willingly, or has it been?
Yeah, it's been of their own. Like,
okay,
to be very frank, I think the three. I think it was just either they've had some challenges with their sobriety. And it's not even us. They just kind of said, you know what, I'm
not ready for this yet.
I'm not ready for this yet. Like they are, you know,
they're struggling.
We've given some leeway to some guys trying to have conversations, but I think that the guys were like they kind of wanted to go back into it to some degree. I don't know if that makes sense.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
One of the other questions was, what's the protocol if someone flunks a drug test? Are they removed immediately, or is there whatever?
The first option. Well, the option is basically detox.
You send them right to a detox.
So that's the goal. To take it to detox. We're open to holding their bed for them.
But they do have to leave.
But they have to, at the very least, get some type of additional help or service on top of it, because we have limited capacity in the house.
Right.
So we found some partners, like Stonington Institute is one that we were with them on Tuesday, that they said, they let us know about their program, and they actually have options there.
Is it a straight detox or a treatment program, or both?
They have both.
Good.
They have they have an outpatient treatment program, but alongside of that, they even have options where, like, if people don't have transportation or anywhere else to be, program they can have a bed. It's in it's like bay style, right? So I know one room had 5 bunk beds, but there's no charge for their beds. They have food options for them too, and that's not something that they make any money on. That's just available.
I know you guys got to run. Is it possible? Another question: is it possible to have guys go to a treatment program from the house?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. I see what he means. Like what we used to do. They would pick us up and take us to the IOP program. But it was with the same place. But could they go to another treatment facility that has an IOP program and go for the morning and do the groups in the morning?
Absolutely, like the same organization.
Is there? Okay, so that's something that you could partner with, and if they want to go, take them. They go, they do their groups, and then they can come back.
Yep.
Okay.
And they have their groups from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
That's exactly what I did. Yes.
Yeah.
So that I think that would be great. Is that logistically possible?
It's completely logistic. It is logistically possible.
But are you saying that the guys aren't into doing that?
So, and I don't know the ones that have left.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think that they just kind of, because we're dealing with a number of variables, right? Like a lot of the times guys, they'll join up and they'll do what they got to do because they need a bed and a place to stay.
Well, right. That's why, do you have are there like you have to be at a certain level before you'll take them, like of sobriety? I think that would make a difference.
It would, but at the same time, you know, from my perspective, it is a goal to be like to create some stability for people. So,
Right. I agree.
And maybe it doesn't look good, right? But for me, the main thing, if someone they have to be over 18.
Yeah.
They have the money for the initial deposit to get in,
Correct.
and have a growth mindset, right? Those are right. So when we do the intake, we're talking about the house expectations, you know, what our goals are, but people are like, you know, if they need a bed to sleep in, they're like, yes, I love it, I'm ready, I want to.
Right. But that's very tough to go to that if you only have 3 months of sobriety.
Right.
Like you're not ready for that. Like in my opinion, you need to be in a sober house like yours. I would say 8 months to a year of sobriety, because you're trying to get them jobs. You're trying to get them to restart their lives. If you come in with a month of sobriety, that it's overwhelming as fuck. Like to be in a house, to start, you know, applying for jobs, you know, you're not ready yet. I mean,
and yeah, what you're saying is it actually, as I think about it, Cully, it's because the guys that are still with
I'm
us,
just telling you from experience,
no,
because I went through it.
No, the guys that are with us are ones that had longer sobrieties.
And they're the first 4 we got in. Right?
The initial 4, but they had longer sobriety when they came into the house, whereas
exactly
that left had much shorter. You know, we had guys that were like a couple weeks out, and
you can't do that.
Up and stuff like that.
Yeah, you absolutely cannot take guys who have a couple weeks sober. Yeah. You can't. You're, as I'll put it this way, I was mad at the UConn game because we weren't putting our players in a position to succeed. Mel Brown got 5 carries. I was ready to hit the field. You know Mel Brown?
No.
Mel Brown is the one of their best running backs. It's Mel Brown and Cam Edwards. Mel Brown had a 45-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. And after that, he got 4 more carries.
Wow.
Mel Brown and Cam both rushed for 800 and something yards last year. So Mel Brown is an explosive home run hitter, dynamic player. He needs at least 10 to 15 touches a game. So they didn't put him in a position to succeed. And some of the play calling, what they were asking, you know, Figiano to do, what the offensive line was asked to do, they're not capable of executing it. So when you do that, you're asking them to do something they're not capable of doing. You're not putting them in the best position to succeed.
Yeah.
So with a sober house and sobriety, if someone comes in with 2 weeks of sobriety and they think they can function in a sober house, a halfway house, you're not putting them in the best position to succeed, because right now you don't have the resources that they need.
Yeah.
They're not ready to work. You can't work after being 2 weeks sober. You need that treatment. You need those groups. That's why, you know, for us, it was 3 months of the IOP before you could start working. So you would do a month, which was considered, you know, you would go to group all day, and then you had to sleep in a house with a tech that monitored you all night. And then after that 1 month, you could transition to the IOP program, which was 3 months. And that was, you go from 9 to noon, and then you have the afternoon off, and then you go to your night meeting. And then after that, it was another 2 months, then you could start working. So that's how they had it structured.
So basically, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like you said about 6 months before they start working from.
Yeah, that's how they structured it. But this was a full treatment program. They had halfway houses, they had inpatient houses, and then they had the treatment facility. So if you were at the inpatient house, they would pick you up in the van, take you to treatment. You'd be there from 9 to 4, go home, eat quick, or sometimes they'd let you go to the gym. Then you'd go to your nightly AA meeting in the van. For the IOP, pick you up, same thing. You do the morning meetings. You're home by 1, and then you're off in the afternoon to do it, just relax. And then you can go to the gym, or you can go, and then at night you have to go to your AA meeting.
Kelly, you should help us structure our programming.
I know, but you can't pay me, unfortunately. So, listen, if you had a place for me to stay, I would come. I would love to.
Stay one of the beds for free until for a while.
I don't think they'd want me in the house.
And you
you know what? My right now, my father would love that.
Yeah.
Are you? So, how big is the bed?
It's a twin.
It's a twin bed.
Well, listen, I love it. If I brought an air mattress, could I get an air mattress? Could I fit my air mattress?
I think so.
I'm sure Razul can figure out how to sponsor you a better bed.
Yeah.
No. I'll either call Hooli or I'll bring an air mattress. I love air mattresses. Okay. So I would absolutely do that. I could do my podcasts and I would try to help you as much as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should get him.
When I come up on the 20th.
Yeah.
When I come up on the 20th,
what time is the game on the 20th?
It's 3:30, but I'll come. I'm going to come Friday night. If you're available Friday night, I'll come. No, okay.
But I have drill the Friday night.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Friday.
What about after the game? If you're not able to get there, okay.
How do we connect him though? Because I don't think Cully's not driving, Marcus is not driving.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
No, I mean I can Uber, whatever. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uwe can drive me or Terry.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would 100% do that. And then I could at least I really want to help the guys with the jobs, and I want to show them how to make a resume. They have to have a LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn is the best way to get jobs, the easiest way.
But I don't think the 4 men in the house. Do we have any? I don't think we have any jobs issue with the 4 men in the house, right?
Well, no, you do. One has physical limitations, and the other one has to be sex offender. I mean,
yeah, but we can still. Yeah.
So that's not the issue. It's just getting them more income to be able to, eventually be able to move on and something to do.
Yeah, but that's what I can do that with them on LinkedIn. Like, we can search for jobs, and
better job, maybe.
Dude, you can apply for 50 jobs a day. You just click apply, because you have your resume and cover letter uploaded. You just search for the jobs you want, and half of them you can just apply right on LinkedIn. You just click apply, and you're applied. So that's why I would use it. I would make them an Indeed profile, a LinkedIn profile, and we got to dress up their resumes. The resume is huge.
Oh, I like it. We should definitely talk some more on the 20th.
And the biggest advantage I think is you working directly with Marcus.
Yeah, but I'm an asshole.
No, you two will get along really well.
No, I like Marcus. I love Marcus. I think Marcus is a saint.
Because like the idea of partnering with a home that has them for 6 months and we take them after the 6 months, he may have a couple houses in mind where we could just,
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, we have the
but ideally somewhere close to Norwich, so then into the house easy, they can get their job easy,
100%.
So I think you talking to Marcus, and then Marcus, he's been just
No, I know Marcus does everything for him. He drives him everywhere.
Well, recently on the management side, he's been stepping it up in reference to going after grant funding.
Well, that would be great. Then that's something that he could focus on, and then I could help more in the house, so he doesn't have to do or drive. I can drive.
Yeah,
I could do that to take that off his plate, so he can work on that.
yeah.
All right.
So you can give him a little promotion, and then I can take some of the duties off his plate.
No,
And the
I
other
think
thing-
no. We could, but we gotta go. So we.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah, I know you do. I know.
What I want to mention is we'll be starting our men's group soon.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have with Ashley's help, the programming all set out. So it's a series of 12. It's going to be on Saturdays. So I think twice a month. So I'm really excited about that. So we're transitioning. We're moving in the right direction between.
Yeah, you are.
We
Hey,
launched
listen, man.
the resources.
You've just opened. Like this is a journey, and it's you're not doing anything wrong. It's very, very challenging. It's frustrating, and it tears at your heart sometimes. I mean, like I told you, I went to treatment with 20 people or 17 people, 14 are dead.
Damn.
And that I mean, to me, that kills me. But the counselors and the people we worked with, that kills them, man. You try to set boundaries, but you care about these people.
Yeah.
And when they pass and relapse, it's so hard. It's an industry with a 70% fail rate. So
Dang.
that's unfortunate. But I know you guys got to go. Let me. I'll talk with you. I'll talk with you after. I'd love to. I really would love to come there and do this.
Maybe when you come to 20,
If
you can check out the house, and you know what I mean.
Well, no, my parents will be thrilled. Let me talk with my dad, and I'd make sure that he's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can help take some stuff off Marcus's plate. I'll still have time for the podcasts, and I'll help, like I talked about, with the resumes, and then I'll help consult with you on any programs. So, but great show, great job, great discussion. I just have to mention Ned Von Young Fresh Rolled Laundry Company, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, high-end laundry service. He now offers a delivery and a pickup service. Amazing. He has an online subscription model. He has deals for college students. So all you students back there in Chapel Hill, go wash your nasty ass, especially North Carolina, Bill Belichick. And you can go to his website. It's myfreshfold.com now. www.myfreshfold.com. He has a new website. Check out all the services. So for Razul Wallace, the man, Jah, Abbah from House of Changes, we're doing good work. I'm Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and throw them back.